Kristen Dillard is a New York native from Yonkers. She is currently pursuing her master's in sustainability management at Columbia University. After starting the program, her academic journey took an entrepreneurial turn as she launched her natural hair care business, Earth Curl Organics. Through her passionate commitment to raising awareness about sustainable hair care, Kristen aims to empower people of color with knowledge while striving to demystify the intricacies of environmental education, making it more accessible to a broader audience. Kristen's voice for sustainability can also be heard on her podcast, Green Coast, which aims to foster progressive discussions with passionate environmental advocates to inform, inspire, and mobilize action toward a greener, more equitable future. Sounds pretty awesome. In her talk, Kristen will explore the hidden costs of conventional hair care products on our environment, including plastic pollution, chemical runoff harming our waterways, and how mainstream ingredients damage our scalps. Together, let's redefine the standards of natural hair care and create a healthier future. Kristen?
Good evening, everyone. 7 years ago, I faced a personal hair crisis. I was a dedicated swimmer from high school to college, and my lush, coily afro transformed into thin and brittle strands after repeated exposure to chlorine. As a young Black girl unaware of proper natural hair care for swimmers, I embarked on a trial and error journey, experimenting with countless products, from watery moisturizers to thick oil-based hair grease. While I managed to regrow my hair using various products, I discovered a major issue in the natural hair care market: environmental unsustainability and harmful ingredients. Plastic packaging and inorganic ingredients dominated the products, with damaging chemicals like silicones and sulfates that hinder hair health. Each time I would create a healthy hair routine for myself, I found my hair becoming more dependent on the product rather than my own hair regimen. This would cause my hair only to grow or remain healthy if I were using a chemical-filled product, rather than thriving when I would use products with healthy ingredients. Because of this, I knew I had to ditch the chemicals. This realization not only fueled my commitment to educating individuals like you and me to engage in sustainable hair care, but it revealed the lack of sustainable awareness within the natural hair care market, especially with people of color and minorities in America. As the founder of Earth Curl Organics, a sustainable hair care brand, and host of Green Coast, a podcast that inspires conversation about environmental activism, I want to inspire us all to spark a culture of sustainability within our hair care routines. And I'm going to show you how. So let's start by addressing a critical issue: the environmental impact of conventional hair care products. So first, I want to ask you all, do you know where your products go once you wash them out your hair? Feel free to throw out some answers. Okay, the ocean. Sewage system, that's a good. Soil, okay, those are all good. So in the market today, as you all said, so most natural hair products often contribute to chemical runoff and plastic waste, which go into the oceans, which go into the soil, right? So each time we wash our hair, we're washing out dirt and the residue of all the products we have used since our last wash day. Ironically, as our hair becomes cleaner and free from contaminants as we wash, our water supplies become more contaminated and hazardous from the previous products we have used. And I'm going to get just a little sciencey for a bit, but first, where do the chemicals end up? So the chemicals from our products end up in wastewater, surface water, groundwater, and sediment. Though this doesn't necessarily impact drinking water, since there is a treatment process already established, these chemicals are impacting our surrounding waterways, including lakes, rivers, and as someone said before, oceans, meaning that these chemicals are being absorbed by aquatic life and ingested by animals that drink from these waterways. Also, the overuse of plastic packaging intensifies our global plastic pollution crisis. Most of the plastics used for our hair care products are comprised of non-recyclable plastics, causing these containers to remain on Earth eternally with no option to be recycled. And surprisingly, I was a part of the problem. I was purchasing so many plastic bottles that would end up in a landfill where they couldn't be recycled. Little did I know I was engaging in overconsumption, and that is absolutely terrible. Simplifying our product usage not only benefits us individually, but also has positive implications for the planet. And this is why less consumption also means less waste. Currently, companies are switching to more environmentally conscious, sustainable packaging and are starting to care about what their consumers, like us, want. When I walk into my favorite stores like Target and Walmart, I see different companies rebranding their products with a sustainable focus. And it shows that they're trying to minimize their ecological footprint and help conserve natural resources. And this is why it's important for us to understand the material makeup of the containers that we purchase. So, the question is, are they compostable, recyclable, non-plastic, along with understanding every single ingredient that you put in your hair and what it's going to do for you? And this is why innovations in sustainable packaging for natural hair care and products play an important role. So I'm going to go backwards just a bit. According to recent statistics, the market for eco-friendly hair products has seen a significant rise, with a 15% increase in sales over the past year. Though small, we're actually starting to see an even greater interest from consumers in eco-friendly hair products. The rise in interest calls for an opening for more sustainable brands. It's truly amazing to believe that these forward-thinking companies who sell these eco-friendly products prioritize eco-friendly practices, utilizing natural ingredients, ethical sourcing, and minimal packaging. So now, when you look at all of the different hair care products from various brands, make sure that you aim to avoid any products with alcohols and sulfates, which extremely dry out your scalp. Steer clear of synthetic fragrances, which can cause many unknown irritations. And lastly, a major ingredient that is surprisingly in most hair products and shampoos that we should avoid is glycerin, which can actually cause your scalp to be too oily, aiding in greasiness and buildup, preventing healthy growth. But throughout my hair care journey, I've learned that change begins with awareness, and that's why I'm here to empower you all this evening. The choices we make about hair care can have a surprising impact on the environment. But the good news is, with a little knowledge, we can all be a part of the solution. By understanding the environmental footprint of our hair care routine, we can make informed decisions that are good for our hair and the earth. So, I want you to repeat after me. Say, collective action, equals impact. So oftentimes, as we know, and you just said it, collective action equals impact. And sustainable change truly requires a collective effort. Some consumers are even leaving behind mainstream hair care brands and are supporting local small businesses that prioritize organic ingredients and sustainable packaging. 54% of consumers consider sustainability a key factor when buying beauty, hair, and skincare products, with more than half believing it's important to look for products with recyclable packaging. And 44% are concerned about choosing products that are cruelty-free. Consumers want more ingredient transparency for their products and desire for their favorite mainstream brands to ditch the chemicals and plastic containers. These endeavors not only promote sustainable practices, but also support local economies. Beyond focusing on the environmental impact, we must also advocate for policy changes. Regulations on ingredient transparency and environmentally friendly practices can reshape the natural hair care industry. SPS, friends, family, and colleagues. We are all here in this room because we hope to see change happen, and we are here within this space to learn how to change the world. So our journey today has taken us through the connections of environmental impact, sustainable alternatives, consumer empowerment, and collaborative efforts within the natural hair care industry. As we embrace sustainable hair care, we not only enhance our well-being, but we also become stewards of a healthier planet. The power to transform our natural hair care routines lies in our hands. And together, we can redefine the standards of natural hair care and sustainability. So I have one last question for you all. Will you join me on this journey? Thank you.